Hi Besties, thanks for joining me today for another watercolor tutorial as well as doing virtual Comic-Con. This will be my last video for this year's virtual Comic-Con and we're going to be focusing on the Flash. So we've got the Flash's logo here. It's a really simple one. It's got a yellow outside and a yellow flash here. And then we're doing red and black in this intersection. So let's get started. Okay, so I got some brand new water here. I had some dirty water before. And we've got the Flash logo here. So this is gonna be a fun little thing. But before we fully get started, I want to show you a fun little thing that I got from Comic-Con that deals with the Flash. So each year, you go to Comic-Con, or at least when I went, we've got these huge backpacks. And it's actually, I don't want to get it in too much paint, but I want to give you an idea of what it looks like. It's twice this size. And here we got, or 4 times this size. But I got the Flash several years ago. So that was a really cool backpack. And I think this is the only one I've actually kept. Don't use them so much, but they're a cool piece of items that you get from going to Comic-Con is a backpack. And you never know what backpack you're gonna get. It's whatever one they give you. And they normally have upwards of, I think, like maybe 10 to 15 different prints. So it's all one of those things that you go in and you pray you get the thing that is the most cool that you like. But they'll have things from lots of different types of TVs to movies and so forth. So I've gotten some pretty cool ones over the year, and the Flash is just one of them. So let's start out here with the outer ring. And this is one that we're going to have to do a layer and let it dry and then come in, because this area right next to the yellow, we're going to be doing yellow and black. So we want that full yellow layer to dry before we bring in a new paint color right next to it. Okay, so I'm back and it's fully dry. So now we're going to do that red and black that I was telling you about. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to get this whole area wet. So I never really watched the Flash TV show, but my husband did. So I know a little bit about the Flash, what he does and that type of thing, but it's not one of those franchises that I've watched too much outside of it being on in the background. So I go to Comic-Con for a lot of things, and comics might be one of them, but it's not the main focus for me. I like more the movies, the TV shows, and not the written comics so much, or the illustrations, which is different for an artist. I mean, I go to Artist Alley, but I'm more interested in just the idea of where the art came from, not so much actually reading the comics. Thanks so much for joining me for the Flash logo here. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, a comment, tell me a little bit about your history with comics and Comic-Con, or if you just do the movies, do you do the comics, do you do the art? Just tell me a little bit about your life when it comes to comics in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you again soon, besties. Bye!